I'm just hanging out. It's about to start storming here in Georgia. But I wanted to go live. For those who don't know, I am a wildlife photographer as well as travel photographer. I also sell all my photos that I take. And what I'm going to start doing is like tips for planning trips and everything. So we're going to do this totally random. So today we're going to talk about Anchorage. Here are my tips for planning a trip to Alaska. Okay, so book by, if you can, by April or May to go in, I would go July. That's when we went. If you fly Sun Country, you can fly a direct flight to Anchorage from many airports. We went from Minneapolis, and you can go for like $350 round trip a person. So that's going to be your most cost-effective way to do it. And that's what I would do. Tip number 2 is if you're going in a group, the best way to do it is get a hotel room that is considered a suite. It's going to be so much cheaper. When we went, it was about $3.99 a night when we booked that, and I would also book that no later than April. We booked it, we did a trip with my parents, and then we split it, and it was great because then we had our own kitchen, which is a great way to save on meals there as well, because then you could just grocery shop and do your own cooking, and it was absolutely great. So that is tip number 2. Tip number 3 then is going to be the Alaska Railroad. It is the most cost-effective way, in our opinion, to get around, because then you don't have to worry about a car. And then it has some of the most amazing scenery you can find in Alaska. And it is very cost-effective, especially if you're doing, if you're going to like Kenai Fords National Park. So we did the 2-day round trip from Anchorage to Seward. With that included, Kirby's in the back seat, everybody, waiting patiently. So with that is you get the round trip train fare, you get the hotel, and it also covers the cost for like the boat ride at Kenai Fords. We did the 6.5-hour boat ride with that package, and we saw orca, humpback, puffins, giant starfish, sea lions, and then bald eagles. So we saw so much. We also then went to the CV family sled dog place, where we got to go on a sled ride, as well as play with 8-week-old puppies, cuddle 13-day-old puppies, and meet the dogs, and we learned so much. Then you also with that get a tour around Seward on a bus, and then we you get to go back to Kenai and walk to the glacier that's out there, and it is absolutely unbelievable and one of my favorite hikes. So those are my 3 tips for Alaska. If you have any questions, let me know. If you get a chance, subscribe, share this page. I'd love to get more subscribers. Anyway, have a good day.